And welcome back. This is Coattail for another War Rights video. We have another United European Community event. It's the 18th of November, this Saturday. Currently have a server pop of 280. Folks might be still coming in. Got 138 on the CSA team and 141 right now on the Union team. So good job on balancing there. Quick admin note, I'm glad to see Jehovah is also recording. He's one of the big reasons I actually got in to start recording these things. So once he posts a video, I will leave a description to his spectating. He does really high quality videos. I highly recommend him. And he also has a lot of historical knowledge on the Battle of Antietam specifically. He's done a lot of scholarly work on it, a lot of on-site work on it. So he is a wealth of knowledge, and he integrates that into his videos, which is something I don't have. So highly recommend you check his stuff out. But with that being said, let's take a look at the two teams. Starting with the CSA, we have the 56th Virginia, the 20th Georgia, the INL, which is a new unit. I haven't seen them in the event yet, so good to see another unit coming in. We have the 88th New York, the 8th Florida, the 3rd Alabama, the AGL, and 52nd New York. And then do we have some arty? We do. Looks like we have AGL has a battery, and then the VA bat under Henry Perkins is the other bat. Let's take a look at the Union team, starting with the arty. Looks like we got one bat here under GC, 22nd Virginia, under First Sergeant Johan, and a second battery here under Corporal Benjo from the 51st New York. Looks like he's redeploying the arty to the other side of the field. Taking a look at their infantry, they have 2 USC, LFL, 4th New Jersey, 51st New York, 8th Georgia,
behind the snake fence.
GC, which has both 20th and 22nd VA, CQB, 6th New York, and I know SR is in here somewhere. I just don't know where they are. So apologies for that, Tall Gray, but once I see you, I will call you out. And we are now live at 40. See how the Union sets up their defense and where the CSA wants to weight their attack.
Hast du Cover, das passt.
Gut, Jungs,
Position.
Weichstein.
Was?
Nach links eindrehen. Coming over.
Alright, so let's take a look at the Union defense. Starting out here, we got Pixel leading the 40. Oh, here's Tall Gray. He's with the 4th New Jersey over here. He's on this left side. We also have Parker and Venom here. And they are squaring off against, looks like, 2 regiments. It is AGL under Juicy B and 52nd under O'Keefe. And they, right now, 52nd is taking fire from 3 separate Union regiments. And you can see how that concentrated fire is dwindling them down pretty significantly. 52nd's going to try to get off some shots there. Let's take a look at the rest of the battlefield. So the CSA in the center has a 20th Georgia under Mr. Jumbo here. Has moved up pretty far. You got Venom here, finding kind of support at both angles, and you also have 8th Georgia under Captain Cat is also providing some supporting fire against that left wing. Further back, we have CQB as kind of a reserve force. Up forward here, we got 2 USC. Putting in a volley, being the Cav, doing some screening operations. And on the Union right, we got the 22 and 20th members of the GC, and then LFL under Sergeant Moblo. He's moving his men on up. Let's take a look at the rest of the CSA team, how they're forming up. 3rd Alabama has moved up in the center, as has 56. And 8th Florida, though, we got a maneuver going on here by LFL, trying to get around the CSA flank. They've occupied these bushes here. They have a good angle on the CSA now. And putting in some fire. 2 USC, though, has taken a brunt of the fire here from multiple units here, and they have been knocked out.
Come on. I'm dead.
Hank has gotten back. Now CQB is the next unit that's going to face this concentrated CSA force. And Doug is going to bring his men back into cover a little bit more, try to preserve his pickets. While we were talking, the Union has wiped out those elements of the CSA on this flank here and have secured it. You can see a powerful line here. Park is also formed by some elements of 2 Corps. I don't think I mentioned it in the beginning. I apologize, 2 Corps.
Enemy line south.
Alright, so it looks like Colonel Benjo has decided to position his arty on this side of the field here. We'll see how that can provide some support. And we have GC has moved up here a little bit. Trying to use this defilade to cover themselves. Saw the effects of that volley. Several flags disappearing. That means people died. We do have one element that has moved forward here. It is 8th Florida here. Trying to get an angle on LFL, although they are vulnerable now to GC.
Aim low.
LFL is not sticking around. They're going to try to get away. Devastating volley there by 8th Florida. Okay, why is the game shuttering? That's right.
Where the fuck are you going?
Not quite sure why that shuttering came from. So now 2 USC is still out here while LFL has retreated. They are isolated. They're going to have to make a decision here pretty soon. They are also taking fire down here from 88th under Lieutenant Souther.
Checks, give checks.
And it looks like Sluggy made the call. He got his men out of there. I think that was the right call. CSA is... Oh, no, he didn't actually retreat. He just pulled back a little bit. Using some concealment. Popped off a volley, and now he's getting out of there. Alright, already looks like they're doing some work. Let's see where they're aiming at.
Was würdest du Fuse haben?
Fuse? 0,80, 250 Jahre.
Looks like the CSA artery is concentrating on this left side for them. Here comes Carlton. Let's see how his shot does. Can he knock out GC? Nope. Looks like he was a little bit short. Not a bad try, though.
Okay, gentlemen.
Big Georgia here in the center. Trying to inch up a bit.
They're still there. We have to aim.
Or we could go to the right side and go to like
there's
far right.
Right flank's waiting.
Okay,
Here again, you got SB doing the right thing and kneeling behind the cover, avoiding getting shot, and then they'll pop up when needed.
You have a
Keep
shot.
moving
Good,
right.
Good job.
Trail.
So the Union's not in a hurry, even though they have a little bit of a ticket advantage, but they are on defense, so they are happy to exchange these long-distance volleys here and not give the CSA an opportunity to put casualties on them. Looks like Venom there
Alright,
is...
gentlemen, we're going to move up slightly towards the top of the hill, have all the gas arrive at this position, and then load. So don't load on top of the hill, fall back, and then you load. Up on the rise.
Come on, rise.
Open your feet.
Forward, left, right.
Forward, guy right.
Forward, guy right.
March.
Good job.
Hold.
Hold.
At that position, straight ahead. There's a unit behind the bush. Company, aim.
Aim. Forward, guy left.
Break your reload.
A pretty strong line here trying to deal with the Union right here. I'm sorry, the Union left. CSA right, we've got AGL and it's like a mix here of 52nd and some 18 North Carolina mixed in. Using the stone wall, but the Union's doing a good job of using that cover position as well. Normally you would try to get some fire going down there, but the Union had some pretty aggressive and concentrated volleys that did a very good job of knocking that back. So that has shaped the battlefield to give the Union a pretty good advantage here of securing this far side.
Go.
See those volleys coming in? It looks like we got an attack developing, or at least an advance here. And it is by LFL. They might be trying to sneak up here and peek a volley. Yep, they're just going to take a volley, try to draw off some fire, and fall back behind cover of the hill. Defilate, I should say. See a couple men going down, but they got off a good number of shots.
Aufstehen.
Wieso denn?
Take aim, ready, steady, and fire.
Just come back here.
CQB doing the same.
Neck down.
Up on volleys. We got coverage here. Where is the arty piece that just shot them? Oh, Union had already back here. Ah, here they are. Okay. So they have moved the cannon over here. Not a bad move here.
Wie sind sie gefallen?
Wo ist denn dein Hintertag?
Danke dir.
Load
Ja,
share.
als mich Kult überrollt hat, habe ich den wohl verloren.
Jetzt viel zu fallen.
Ich habe scheinbar ein Zielkreuz heute auf meinen Rücken.
Oh, ich habe mich vergriffen.
Alright, this time LFL might get trapped here. Captain Williamson has seen this trick too many times. He's going to try to cut off LFL's retreat here. You can pull that trick a couple times. Not too many times against Mr. Williamson. And Williamson's 3rd Alabama will wipe out LFL with ease and help rebalance the tickets a bit. 2 USC's coming in to try to see what they're going to try to do. And they're going to come up and raid the 3rd AL as they're retreating. But Eddie is not going to stick around. He knows he doesn't have enough men to get into a big fight out there. Nice little raid there by Eddie, but wisely falling back and not getting too exposed.
Take it. Fire.
So good job here by 4th New Jersey. Rise up, get back down. And actually, he's even doing even better here. He's not going to stay in the same position he was.
You alright? There's gonna be a flag, south-southwest. I'm gonna put a line down.
Right Rest, die geladen haben, versucht den Rear-Rack aufzustellen, den brauchen wir.
Move. Disregard. Double quick.
Cover arms,
Guys left.
double quick.
Forward march.
Guys left, double quick,
Double. Addressing left.
Jumbo's going to try to push forward a little bit here.
Get in line first. Get in line first.
In line first. Fire.
Try to throw out some fire.
Just left.
These take is a pretty significant shot, so. By the way, a couple people let me know in the comments that I was being a bit too favoring of the infantry, so I'm consciously trying to cover the arty shots as well a bit more. Let me know how I'm doing, if I'm overcorrecting, if I'm still undercorrecting, or if I struck a good balance. So just let me know in the comments. In general, what you would prefer to see me doing in the videos. Alright, so the CSA has decided to cap. They have brought up a significant amount of combat power here to do so. Any multiple units. Oh, it's a hell of a volley coming in. They're getting shot by multiple angles. Got 20th Canada here guarding the flank, doing a good job on that. Union is so far concentrating a lot of its fire on 3rd Alabama. As you can see, did some pretty significant damage to those folks. The Brigade Florida is now the next one that might start getting treated here. Yep, and that's it for 8th Florida. They are just... So I don't know if they're doing this consciously or not, but the Union is concentrating its fire on each unit, as opposed to, you know, spreading their fire out between all the units. And that is having, I think, really good effects. As you melt down a unit, they fall back, then you concentrate on fire on the next unit. So that concentration of fire is having very good effects. And in fact, you can see several units have had to fall back. Still have a few up here. You got 56, 20th, and 88th, but I think 88th, so they might pull his men out of there as well. You might see the score.
Fuck's sake.
How many people you got on the flight?
I'm back.
Alex.
Back.
Looks like they're flying back.
Yep, but the CSA is generally falling back, and the USA is recapping. Looks like one unit, though, 52nd, tried to find a flank. They might still be looking for one. So O'Keefe is in command. Still have some units out here guarding, 4th New Jersey specifically. Also have this gun here by Benjo.
Alright, there's a dead tree.
Union has recapped, and they are starting to push up a bit. We got 2 USC here putting down some fire. LFL putting down some fire as well. Although I'll be honest, they're getting a little ahead of themselves. You can see you got GC still using that covered position. I don't think Eddie will want to stay out here too long. See, I don't even know why I say anything, because Eddie, he knows what he's doing. He pulls him back. I'm about to say, Eddie should pull back, and he's already ahead of me.
Okay.
Not a lot of change right now in the field. It has mostly been a slug match between these two sides, and right now the Union's getting the better of it. 52nd trying to find a flank here. Is there a target here? So
I was just gonna say, Sipper, if you want to keep an eye on our shells, if it gets below
5,
3 shells, if you want to start the round.
Decent already shot, but looks like the impact, the fuse was a little bit too long on that one. It did knock out the flag, though.
Piece 1, fire!
Quite sure where that already shot landed. And I'm not sure where the second Union gun is anymore. They move it up into the, Okay, so GC has decided to move the second gun up to the center position. So now there's no arty support on this right side, but they have made up for it with infantry support. That shot looked like... I'm not sure if it bounced or if it landed a little bit forward. This is a hard shot, though, by the way. You know, you kind of right underneath it. That was a good shot.
Recharger. N'oubliez pas les paris. On joue. Il fuit pour feu.
Couple nice shots by LFL there. Knocking out. Who was this? Catching some of AGL's men in the open. Looks like we got another forward movement, though, by the CSA. And 20th got knocked down, but looks like an arty shot came in, and I didn't see it. Excuse me. It's kind of broken up this attack by a little bit.
Oh no,
Are we in the
yeah.
Stand.
Rise on.
Rise.
Rise beam. I think that we can more forward and help them even though I don't think there's any point of taking it.
To be honest, what we do need step.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that we need to lower the tickets first, maybe, then capping the point. Company, rise up! Take aim north! Oswald again!
Sergeant Johnson putting down some fire. So far, there really hasn't been a contest on this Union left anymore. That has allowed them to get some flanking fire in that has really think, limiting the options for the CSA. They're going to have to figure out how to somewhat mitigate this flank, I think. As long as you got Parker and these units that can swing up on you, I think it's going to be tough. That might be, you know, the arty pieces are complicating that as well. Now they're starting to move some units up. Just coming up here. Looks like we got AGL and 52nd, but 52nd just got caught by a volley. I'm not sure who did it.
Nichts verstanden.
Now we got this Union on this side is getting aggressive again. Here comes LFL. Trying to catch the CSA. Some quick volleys and getting out before they get caught. They do have coverage though. GC. And you got these couple units here in the center like CQB and 8th Georgia and 51st that are holding down the center so that they can pull off these maneuvers.
Hey, Source, how do you think this ranked fire is?
I like it.
Hey, Barney, you want to load it? Please go in the front rank. Front rank, stand down, take aim. Take aim, ready, steady, and fire. Yeah.
Bit of ranked fire going on. Let's see how Johan does.
Nimm mal einen kleinen Klick nach links. War ein klein. Darf ich auf die Mauer schießen ins Blaue?
Ja, ja.
Die Arte trifft er heute ähnlich. Da sieht man
Einheit kommt so auf.
We've got incoming.
Break reload, stop base on me. Triple quick.
Let's see if 2 USC can get out of there before 88th catches them. They do have support. Somewhat 2 USC got hit, but a lot got away thanks to that coverage by. Is this GC? No, it's LFL gave him that coverage, so good job on LFL. Helping 2 USC get back.
Get in the dip.
And that was a splash. See the arty hit right there on LFL. And now we got some attacks going on this side here. AGL has taken out 4th New Jersey and has turned the flank. Now they're going to be able to take out the arty. SB is here. Can they stop him? This is what I was waiting for. And 3rd AL is leading the way here. He's joined by 52nd. Now the CSA might flood in some reinforcements here to occupy this position. CQB is going to try to stop him. Can they get there in time? Because here comes 20th. Jumbo's going to try to stop him. Doug, let's see if he can do it. And 20th will do it with the aid of 56. They have now secured this right side and taken out one of the Union guns. Union now has a bit of a problem. The rest of the CSA has not pushed up, though. They are being held in place by those Union units on the Union right flank here, but I was waiting for that. That was a good maneuver. I didn't catch all of the approach, but CSA was able to turn the Union flank and hit them pretty hard. They still got to do a little bit more, and they have decided to pull back. They saw Venom coming in, and they knew they didn't have the combat power to deal with him. They are going to try to pull back and maybe suck in 51st New York and get some good tickets off of it. Get the Union to overextend a bit if they can. Let them lose command and control. So you got 3rd Alabama supporting them. Also got 56 back here. So 51st was able to take it.
That was mine.
Okay, 51st, reform company on my left.
On the stone wall, independent fire, left oblique.
On the stone wall, independent
Yours is
fire.
right there.
Crouch, reload, crouch. Get on the stone wall.
He's trying to get his men organized there. He doesn't have too many with him. But we do have, Pixel has reorganized his men here on this left side, although we got another attack developing. It is 88th, it is AGL, it is 52nd. They're now flooding in on this right side. I think they smell blood here. They have caps, so there's an opportunity for the Union to get some tickets back potentially, but now let's see. 56 is up here a little bit by itself though. They got isolated. They got knocked back pretty hard. Got Southern moving up on the flank here. See if we can catch Pixel. So the CSA has decided not to push forward for the attack. They're going to reorganize back here and figure out where they want to push. Could be on this left side now, towards the center. Let's see what's going on with this line here by Jumbo and Williamson. He's got coverage by 50 by AGL and 52nd, giving him a base of fire. Here comes Jumbo. He's going to run it to 2 USC though, and a few other units. Doug right behind him with CQB. And CQB will hold that charge. And they still hold that side. Here comes Williamson though, as he goes straight down the line. And he's going to fall onto CQB. But GC coming in, being reactive, saw the problem, and they are filling the gap. Nice job by Colonel Weber. Not getting complacent. They saw an issue, and they came to take care of it. And there goes 3rd Alabama. They have succeeded in making sure the center has not fallen. It's a good move there by the GC. And let's see. CSA is still challenging the right side of this field a bit. Looking for an entrance. Here comes 8th Florida. The 1st Sergeant Johnson. Charging over open ground now. It's pretty dangerous. Can he make it to the Union line before they finish their reloads? No. He can. And he has heard Venom. They have been hurt pretty hard, but here comes Parker. But does he have enough men to stop this attack? By NYV on NYV. NYV violence. And it's not just Southern. 8th Florida's going to come in to join in. Pixel trying to manage some kind of defense.
Get in there, help him. Get in there, help him. With me.
Here comes 6 New York has reorganized. He's going to try to push forward. They are going to push forward into the 88th. And they have succeeded. So nice aggression there by those units. Has been able to hold the line. And they have now freed up their cannon once more to get that back into the action.
Black down, pick it up.
That was interesting.
Tickets are just about even now, maybe a tad higher for the Union. Only 11:30 though left in the match though. You have one unit up here pretty far now. Weber has extended himself. He might get overextended here. He's taking a lot of fire from 2 angles. I don't know if he can sustain this amount of fire here for very long. 2 USC is going to come up to try to help him. It is point blank fire. And they are going to charge in 20th. Along with 3rd Alabama. And the CSA will win that fight despite the 2 USC reinforcing. GC has been wiped out. And now the left side is almost clear of Union. You still have LFL out here watching the far right flank.
Behind the tree, just
Move a little bit to the left.
Southwest. West again. There you see the head. Right of the tree. To the right of the tree. Take aim. Fire! Good volley.
Hey, Georgia here defending the Artie battery. Now the rest of the Union has moved up quite a bit. Here comes Venom. He is extending quite far, trying to push back the CSA. LFL has also moved up, doing another one of their pump volleys, trying to draw off a little bit of pressure from the center. But the CSA is doing a good job of concentrating their combat power when they have evened out this game. Here comes 8th Florida.
Alright, 20th, Riva. What else is here?
88 here. Down.
Like 6 of us. Counting the flag.
Running at 88.
Ready. Runner up on my right. Then we can start independent fight. Just over the edge of the hill. Fire! Beautiful wallies. Alright, macro, right? Cannon aimed.
Looks like that shot was a little bit high for that Artie position.
Gleich einer hat nach links.
Direkt an der Mauer auf unserer Seite.
We do have an advance here. 56 is occupied position that LFL was in.
Smoke, fire!
Fire as soon as you can. They're gonna volley it.
Ooh, that was a tough shot. Looks like the tree might have saved them. Good shot by Artie, but looks like that tree absorbed most of that impact.
Ready? Independent fire. Independent fire.
Only 6 minutes 40 left in the match. CSA still has options. They got to knock out a good amount of tickets to get the Union on breaking, but they are not too far from doing it. Still anyone's game, in my opinion. Like we got some maneuvering going on here. Second taking some pretty heavy shots here. We have maneuvering. 8th Florida's coming out on this wide flank here, as did 88th. Waiting for them is though Pixel and Parker.
Shit, they're far right of us, west. Keep shooting, aim low. Keep firing.
Union is a hair's breadth away from breaking now.
They're pushing in, they're pushing in.
Feeling ballsy, try and take the cover.
I'm down.
Good Artie shot there by the CSA. Putting the hurt on the Union there. Looks like the CSA is trying to advance here. Looks like Parker's been able to hold them. Some disciplined fire, and back they have to go. Union is now concentrating in the center. Nice volley there by GC, so several flags go down. Union is on breaking now, but only 4 minutes remaining. CSA has a little bit of time, but they're going to have to figure out where and how they want to push. They have to figure it out fairly quickly. Here comes O'Keefe. His men kind of got all spread out there a little bit. Half charged this line, half charged the other line. So they were gunned down fairly easily. So unfortunately, the Union was able. Well, Union was able to hold that line. I don't know why. Fortunately, unfortunately. You have the who is moving up here. 2 USC and CQB trying to make sure they keep the CSA off of points. Here comes another attack. AGL this time. They're coming in piecemeal, though. And with that piecemeal, they're just getting eaten to death by these units. And here comes the Union, though. They want none of it. Venom and Parker charging in, trying to make sure they keep the CSA well away from points.
Hold on a wall, Chief.
And you have Pixel out here also charging in from the flank here. And they are going to run into 3rd Alabama. Well, lots of units here. The Union's got to be careful, though. If they get overextended and kind of get chewed up here, that gives the CSA an opportunity to rush forward and possibly take it. You do have a hell of a line. LFL has also come in as well. Good move by them to join the CQB to USC. And friends, I'll say, a line that's up here. A lot of units mixed in. You can see now the CSA is counterattacking with 88. Although they've got 6 New York has pulled back as a reserve. Wise decision here by Parker to reform his men. Although now he's getting traded. He's got to watch this. Get back behind the cover of the hill. Don't take casualties unnecessarily. Let's see if Benjo with his arty can come in. Now concentrating attack on this right side here. Third Alabama's trying to knock out LFL, but they are holding strong along with CQB. Got 88th here. This is time for Artie. Can they get the shots off? Too late now. Friendlies are in there. Don't do it. Leave it as a backup. Parker and Venom going in. Trying to knock back 20th.
Тем почетнее гибель, чем безнадежнее игра. Алабама, вперед! Ура! Вот так. Клэш! Ах, курва!
Union was able to hold it out there. Well done. Good attempt by the CSA. They were able to change the pace of battle. I think if they had started doing those flank attacks a little bit earlier that they had done there on the Union left, they might have been able to even out the tickets a little bit sooner, but who knows? Because that was a heavy fighting over on that side anyway. Well done to both teams. It was very positional, very shootout fight until it wasn't, until it became a melee fight. So fun to watch. Hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, let me know how I'm doing on the coverage as far as, well, in general, let me know how I'm doing and where I can fix. Oh, and also get another shout out to Jehovah. Check out his vid. He probably stuff covering a whole battlefield, so I'm sure there are things that he caught that I missed. So, hope to see you all for the next one, though. It's always a high casualty map. It's like seeing how high it goes. Got 1252 CSA and 41 for the Union, and it is a full server. Alright, hope to see you all in the next one.